Hi there and welcome to my healthy spring meal prep. I woke up this morning like very giddy and excited for this video. It's one of my favorite videos that I film every single year. It's something about the beautiful change of season. The sun is shining, it's later earlier, it's later, and there's so much beautiful produce coming into season that it makes me incredibly happy. So I'm excited to be with you guys today and share with you all of the things that we're prepping in my refrigerator, we're baking and we're cooking and putting together for this beautiful, refreshing season ahead. Hi there, if you're new here, welcome. My name is Jessica and here on my channel, we focus on all things mom life. However, everything we do here in this space does have a bit of a healthy twist as I'm a holistic nutritionist and a nutritional practitioner. So I know I'm in like a cozy sweatshirt and sweatpants, and that's because unfortunately we woke up this morning and it's 27 degrees. However, it will get up to the mid 50s, high 50s later on in the day. And yesterday and the day before were in the 70s. It was like 68 to 71 degrees, which just made my heart so happy. But here in the Midwest and Michigan, we have ebbs and flows when it comes to the season. So I am going to be doing some raw foods and cooked foods because obviously it's still cooler during certain parts of the day, but it's the fresh seasonal flavors and colors that make me so excited for the spring season. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and clean out the prep sink here in the island so that we can wash and chop all of our produce. Then we are going to be making one of my absolute favorite spring soups. You guys loved this soup last year. I'm going to be making it pretty much the same, but I have a few different things that I'm adding in. So I'm excited to share that recipe with you guys today. Then we're gonna be doing a little bit of healthy baking, of course, which are staples here on my channel. So I'm excited to spend the rest of the day with you. So for the sink, I already have dish soap in here. Now I'm just going to scrub it out really quick with like the Scrub Daddy to get it nice and clean. That way when we fill it up with our ozone water or apple cider vinegar, whatever it is that you use to wash your produce, the sink is spick and span for all of our fruits and veggies. So I've got a counter full of produce here. We've got some rainbow carrots, which are so beautiful and so appropriate for all of the fresh colors of the season. We have some organic mini peppers. I have some yellow squash and zucchini. These desperately need to be washed. They've been in the fridge for like 3 or 4 days. So I've been like excited to film this video. I have some jicama also desperately needs to be washed because there's still some like water in the bag. So hopefully there's no mold spots. It still looks good. I share all of the time. I love to slice this up and eat it with salsa or hummus. Even a nut butter is delicious. Very yum. I have some apples. As you can see, we've been like just opening them and washing them as is. The last 2 weeks have been crazy. It was Sawyer's birthday, Ronan's birthday. They had a combo birthday party, all while prepping for Easter. So we've just been like going nonstop and not really doing much to prepare. Then I have some broccoli that I need to wash, some butter lettuce, or is this red leaf lettuce? I think it's actually, no, it's romaine lettuce, red leaf romaine. Then we have some cilantro and parsley, all of my favorite herbs, and a very fresh sink. So I'm gonna just go ahead and fill up the bowl with ozone, and then I'll start soaking the produce, laying that out here, and then washing and chopping the things that I like to have washed and chopped in the fridge. Okay, so this is my favorite sight in the entire world. When everything is washed and drying and almost ready to go. So now I'm just going to chop up the jicama, peel the carrots, get that going. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to start our springtime soup here behind me. I'm going to grab out some frozen asparagus and a little bit of avocado oil and some Kerrygold butter and get that going on the stove. And while that's sauteing with some onion and garlic, I will start chopping up my jicama and peeling the carrots. I do need some carrots in that soup. I also need this yellow squash and some of the green zucchini in there as well. So I have about a tablespoon of grass-fed butter. This is the Kerrygold in a pan melting. And then here I have 6 cloves of garlic and about 3/4 of a yellow onion and 2 cups of frozen asparagus. So this is a bit different than the recipe I posted last year in one of my videos. I will link that for you on the screen if you want to see my original recipe for this springtime soup, but this one's going to be delicious. I've been craving asparagus inside of soup. I just used the frozen because I wasn't sure when I was going to be putting this video together and I didn't want the asparagus to go bad. So you can absolutely use frozen asparagus. Because it's frozen, I'm going to put it in at the same time as the onion and garlic. I'm going to go ahead and toss that in, and then we will chop up our zucchini and our yellow squash as well. I decided to add in purple carrots for a beautiful color mixture. Just going to saute this for like another 5 minutes. Then we'll add our broth, cover, and let it simmer for 20 minutes. So you could obviously use veggie stock. I love the taste of the Kettle and Fire chicken bone broth. So I'm gonna be adding 2 cartons of this, and I actually do have a discount code with Kettle and Fire. I will link that for you guys here on the screen and in the description box down below. Their bone broth just tastes paramount to any other broth that's out there. So I'm gonna add in 2 of these. We'll turn it to medium-low and let it simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes. Everything honestly has completely softened, but just to bring all of the flavor together. Our soup is about 3 minutes away from being done, and the potatoes are out of the oven. They smell delicious. So I love to have these with eggs in the morning for breakfast and a green smoothie on a day I'm a bit more hungry. Additionally, I love to have these as a side at lunch. I'll like take these and some green beans and have it as a side with some of my salads at lunchtime. Additionally, they're amazing for dinner. So having them already cooked, all I have to do is just pop my oven on air fry, and I heat up most of our food this way. Like I just pop it in there for 2 to 3 minutes at like 400 degrees on like a pan, and they get really crunchy and delicious, and they're great as a side at dinner time. So I love having these on hand, prepped, ready to go in the refrigerator, and then all you have to do is reheat them. Okay, the last bit of our produce is drying out, but I'm in the pantry in the produce fridge, and it's definitely coming together. So we've got all of our veggies up there, prepped, ready to go. Our beautiful fruit, our herbs, just some pre-washed greens that I purchased, our broccoli, our carrots. I do have a bunch more of these liners. I get asked about them a lot. I will go ahead and link them for you guys in the description box down below, but I need to wash like 2 more of them because I just have this towel here right now, and Kaya just ordered me a ton more from Amazon, which was very sweet. But because obviously when I have the herbs out, some of them fall and there's water condensation sometimes. So I do like to just keep like something to protect the fridge so I'm not constantly having to scrub it, but I do like to wipe it out often. So coming together, these are the cucumbers from Costco. I find that if I wash and prep those, they actually go bad faster. Like the Persian cucumbers from Whole Foods or Trader Joe's, I can wash and prep those and have them in the fridge and have no issues. But for some reason, this 3-pack of organic cucumbers from Costco, if I prep those ahead of time, they do not last. So I'm not going to be prepping those. The sliced, like the big sliced cucumbers from Whole Foods, I've been salivating over those lately. I don't have them because I ate 3 of them in a matter of 2 days, and they're massive. But you can wash and prep those. Again, no issues. But for some reason, the Costco ones, it hasn't been working out. So we're going to check on our soup and see how that is going. Oh my goodness, you guys, it smells delicious. It is definitely ready to go. I like to squeeze in some fresh lemon and top it with some chili flakes, and that's my favorite way to enjoy it. So I'm going to turn this off and let it cool. We're not having it right now, so I'm going to let it cool, and then I'll probably package it up for us to have a little bit later for dinner. So now we're making some lemon zucchini poppy seed donuts and muffins. So in here, I have 1/2 cup of brown rice flour, 1/2 cup of tiger nut flour, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of poppy seeds, 1/2 cup of coconut sugar, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder. Then we're going to add in 1 pasture-raised egg. I'm going to add in this full zucchini. I'm going to put it in my small food processor. 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, the zest of this entire lemon, and then 1/2 cup of olive oil. Okay, so I ended up just going with donuts, and I'm one shy, which is kind of silly, but I overfilled these ones. These smell delicious. I know I always say this when I make baked goods, but this literally smells like cake. Like the lemon, the vanilla together, like yum. So these are gonna be super refreshing, delicious, and obviously a delicious sweet treat that the kids are going to love. I have to hurry up and film these before they are all gone. They're a massive hit. Kaya's had one, I've had one, Sawyer's had two, Ronan has had 1.5. The donuts are almost gone. Next time, I will most definitely make a double, if not triple batch, so that I can freeze them. The good news is that they were really easy to pull together, packed with nutrition, amazing as a lunchbox staple. The kids just inhaled them as an after school snack, which is exactly what I had envisioned. So out of everything, you guys have to give these a try. They taste bright, beautiful, unbelievable. The poppy seeds are so good. I love the little crunch and the flavor that they give. So, of course, everything I share will be in the description box down below. All of the recipe details, you can grab them down there. But oh my goodness, the donuts are a huge hit. I'm getting ready to make the world's most delicious, easiest, and creamy banana bread. But first, I'm going to take my afternoon dose of magnesium. You guys have heard me over the last few months raving about the BioOptimizer's magnesium breakthrough, and that is truly because it has changed my sleep and my magnesium throughout the day. So the magnesium from BioOptimizers is different than any other magnesium on the market because it combines all 7 elemental forms of magnesium into one supplement. Honestly, this is why it is called the magnesium breakthrough, because there's nothing else on the market like this magnesium. You've heard me talk about other magnesiums throughout the year, and while those are good, where they fall short is that they don't combine all 7 forms of elemental magnesium, and most of the magnesiums on the market are full of synthetic fillers. So when you take BioOptimizer's magnesium breakthrough, you can trust that you're getting the highest quality and purity supplement out there, especially when it comes to magnesium. So I like to take my magnesium at different times throughout the day. In the morning is a must for me, and especially before bed. However, if it's been a busy day, I've been talking a lot, I've been on a lot of meetings and a lot of client calls, I also like to add in an extra layer of magnesium for brain health and cognition. It's really helpful for me. So I'm getting ready to make a little bit of tea, take my magnesium breakthrough, and make our delicious banana bread. I'm so excited. I've actually never shared this recipe before on my YouTube channel or on Instagram, so I cannot wait to put this together with you guys. So I'm gonna make a quick cup of lemon balm tea, which if you haven't seen my video on lemon balm tea, I will link that for you up here in the cards. And because I am partnering with BioOptimizers on today's video, they have offered a very gracious discount code for you guys if you use Jessica10 at checkout. I will put that in the description box down below, as well as here on the screen and in the pinned comment. You can get 10% off your magnesium breakthrough. I love it because the 7 forms of magnesium in this supplement deliver deep tissue result. So I'm a huge fan of BioOptimizers and definitely this magnesium breakthrough. So I encourage you guys to give it a try. I think I'm gonna pull my hair out of my face because now we're gonna be doing more baking. And I'm gonna turn you guys around and show you everything we have laid out. So here I have 1/3 cup of melted coconut oil. In this bowl, I have 3/4 cup of tiger nut flour, 1 cup of brown rice flour, baking soda, pink salt, cinnamon, and chocolate chips. I will have all of the exact measurements, of course, for you guys in the description box down below. I have 1/2 cup of 100% grass-fed yogurt. This is just regular dairy yogurt. Then here I have some Madagascar pure vanilla, some maple syrup, 2 room temperature eggs. This is really important for our recipe. And then 3 very ripe bananas. We're gonna go ahead and toss in all of our dry ingredients, mix that together. So we have everything in the pan. Now what I'm gonna do is slice one banana in half and layer that on the very top. At this point, you could always put on a little bit more cinnamon or chocolate chips on the top, even sprinkle on some finishing salt. That would be delicious, but I'm going to leave it here and toss it into the oven for between 50 to 60 minutes. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. As you can see, the banana bread was also a huge hit. I'm just gonna slice this up, put it into a glass container into the fridge for the rest of the week. If I thought it would last longer, I would also freeze some, but as you can see, we're going through it pretty quickly. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, you can let me know by giving it a big thumbs up, and be sure to check out BioOptimizer's Magnesium Breakthrough and use my discount code Jessica10 at checkout, and I hope to see you back here next Thursday.